How you doing? It's Tuesday, July 30th, and I'm at work. I don't even know really what I'm going to say. I guess I'm just sharing right now. Having one of them blah days. And I said to the Holy Spirit just a minute ago, I was like, Holy Spirit, I really need a word right now. And immediately, John 21:9 came to my mind. So I look it up, and this is what it says. When they landed, they saw a fire of burning coals there with fish on it and some bread. And I was like, what does that mean? And I read it again a couple times, and I read, what was going on here. And the disciples, Jesus was already crucified. He rose from the dead. And the disciples were out fishing. And, before they came to the land, he called out to them and he said, "Friends, have you caught any fish?" And they said, "No." And then he told them to throw their nets on the right side of the boat, okay? And told them that they will find some, okay? Then John said to Peter, "It's the Lord." And Peter couldn't get out of the boat quick enough. You know what I mean? Because remember, he denied him 3 times, okay? On the night that Jesus was captured and taken to the temple for judgment. But, and it says, when they landed, on verse 9, when they landed, they saw a fire of burning coals. There were fish on it and some bread. And Jesus said to them, "Bring some of the fish that you have caught." Okay. And then down in verse 12, Jesus says, "Come have breakfast." Now, I don't know why this is touching me the way that it is, but I think it's because here is the Son of God left his kingdom. The king, he left his kingdom for his people. And he walked among us, knowing how wretched we truly are. And he didn't stop there. He died an awful, awful death. He was beaten so bad that he should have died just by the beating that he had. But he didn't. He didn't even pass out. Didn't even pass out. And then he had nails put in his hands and in his feet for me, for you. I don't know anybody who would die a death like that for me. No one. Then he rises from the dead 3 days later, and he's still not done. He's still walking the earth, and he still comes back to us, to the disciples. And while they're fishing, he's busy on the beach, on the shore, making a fire. The God of this creation, the Lord, the King, made breakfast for them. How personal can you get? Like, can you imagine the Queen of England coming to your house in your backyard and starting up your grill and Like, not that, like, I worship the queen, because to me, she's really not all that special. But I'm just using her as a, an example. She would never do that. Never. But the God who created this universe did. And that's how close and personal he wants to be with us. He made breakfast for them. It just blows my mind. And I guess I needed to hear that or read that, because so God can show me really how personal he can be and how close he wants to be with us. So maybe I just needed this message for me today. I don't know. But I just wanted to share that with you. I hope this enlightens somebody. And know that you're not alone. Jesus is thinking about you. He wants to have breakfast with you. So know that. Have a great day.